But Jiva Goswami said, if you think that Mahadev is different than Vishnu, this is also aparad. So what to do? So he is very unique tattva. Guru Maharaj said, of course we are using material language to describe something which is achintya. But Guru Maharaj said, if you could take Vishnu tattva, Jeev tattva, Maya, and put it together, that wonderful creation would be Shiva. So he's not a Jiva, he's not Vishnu, he's not also fully Maya, he's a separate tattva, that is Shiva tattva. Therefore, difficult to understand, therefore you have so many different understandings of Shiva tattva. The Vaishnavas have their understanding, the Panchapasaks, the Mayavadis have their understanding. Those who worship Shiva in the form of Deva have another understanding. Those in Sattvagun have one understanding, Rajagun have another. Those in Tamagun have another understanding, and Vaishnava have another understanding. So, not so easy to understand. Therefore, so much confusion about Shiva. Generally, we see other sampradayas, Sadhu Maharaj mentioned this also a little bit. Like in Ramanuja Sampradaya, they don't even like to speak the name Shiva. If you speak the name Shiva, then you have to fast for like a day or so. It means so much opposed. Because if you read the history of Sri Vaishnavism, remember that the eyes were taken out of Kuresh, they tried to kill Ramanujacharya, this is all the so-called followers of Shiva. Therefore, Sri Sampradaya is too much opposed to even the mention of the name of Shiva. Madhvacharya, we also see so much aversion in one of his disciples, Narayan Panditacharya, he wrote one book. Who's Sankacharya? He's one demon, Maniman. Bhim killed him in Mahabharata. So, Sankacharya is one demon, he said. Like, one means one demonic power entered him, otherwise how he could do these things. Huh? No. So Madhvacharya, Sri Sampradaya, so. But Mahaprabhu gave the reconciliation, like we heard from Sadhu Maharaj, when he came to the temple of Lord Shiva, he would not turn off. You see the you know the tap? Just turn the tap. Yeah. Underneath.
Pot crown.
No, under.
Pot crown.
Okay. What?
Под краном что-то.
1 minute. Idle mind is devil's workshop. So, Mahaprabhu, when he would see the deity of Lord Shiva, then he would do pranam and respect us like Vaishnav Das, Vaishnavanam Yatasam. Because if we cannot afford to disrespect great personalities, even Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, these are all Adhikrit Das. Bhagavan give them one position for seva. So if we disrespect them, it will not be good. So Mahaprabhu gave that reconciliation. So this like extreme aversion we see in other sampradayas, we cannot see in Gaudiya Sampradaya. So Shiv Tattva, who is he? Like we hear in Brahma Samhita, Kshira Vikara. If you put a transforming agent into milk, it becomes another substance, yogurt. From milk you can make yogurt, but from yogurt you cannot make milk. One-way transformation. Of course, Vishnu has no transformation, but we are using material language, so again, be careful how we present it. So if some transformative agent named Shiv Tattva, if you mix some Tamagun and Jiva and time, if you mix that with Vishnu, that becomes another substance. Therefore, milk and yogurt are non-different, but still there is a difference, a subtle difference. Milk can become yogurt cannot become, but Vishnu can transform into Shiv Tattva, But Shiv Tattva cannot transform into Vishnu Tattva. That is different. So, Mahavishnu, Karadaksaya Vishnu, he sleeps on the causal ocean. He is very wonderful personality, Mahavishnu. He's like the bridge between the Chit Jagat, the spiritual world, and Maya. He's like the joining force. So on the causal ocean, he sleeps there. And from his body come unlimited universes. As he exhales, creation. As he inhales, annihilation. Our universe is one of the last ones out of the breath of Mahavishnu. So our universe is very small. Brahma only have 4 heads. The universes that come out first have so much big size. Then how Bhagavan, because Bhagavan is Nirgun, you have no contact with Sattva, Raja and Tama. If Krishna has no contact with the creation, how can he create it? How can he maintain it? How can he destroy it? Therefore he takes these 3 forms, the guna avatars, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, for the functions of the creation. So these Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, one type of avatar of Krishna. That is the guna avatar, presiding deity. Sattva Gun is Vishnu. Even though he's transcendental, he takes care of Sattva Gun. The presiding deity of Rajagun is Brahma, because without passion you cannot create. And Shankar is given in charge of destruction, Tamagun. Like Sadhu Maharaj was reading this article of Govindamaya, that all Tamasic philosophies, these all come from Shiva. That's his job. Mayavad as well as this Mamamasic, all this Uttara Mamangs, all these things. Even Charvak, these all come from Shiva. He empowered different personalities because he is in charge of Tamagun, he is the Lord of Maya. So Mahavishnu, he glances towards Maya. So with this relationship between Vishnu and Maya is presented in the form of the Shivling. Of course, when the British come here, they think very perverse thoughts. So without the male, without consciousness, then Maya cannot create anything. A woman without a husband cannot produce anything. So the desire of Vishnu to create, the desire of Mahavishnu, this is in the form of a male sexual organ. That is the desire of Vishnu. And the yoni, that is Maya, Mahamaya. So the combination of Purush and Prakriti produce the jivas. So just like the husband places the seed in the womb of the mother, Vishnu places the seed of the living entities. How in the womb of Maya? By his glance. So that glance, the male desire, the Purush, the consciousness, the desire for creation is in the form of the Shivaling. And that Shivaling, the Brahmajyoti, consists of unlimited jivas. So in this way, this all tattva is explained. So Mahavishnu, he impregnates Maya by glance. And that effulgence of his glance, that desire, that is called Shiva. Anyway, if you read Jiva Goswami's commentary on Brahma Samhita, that Jiva Goswami deeply explained all these things in his commentary on Brahma Samhita. So Vishnu and his glance are non-different, but still there's a difference. So the glance of Vishnu, the desire of Vishnu, that is called Shiv Tattva. So there's also 2 forms of Shiva. One is the transcendental form, beyond Maya. Above the abode of Mahavishnu, that is Sadashiva. Sada means eternal. In Brahma the Brihad Bhagavatamrita describes when Gopakumar went to the abode of Mahavishnu, that is called Muktidam. Then he stayed there, but many times he was like surrounding Lord Vishnu as an effulgence, his bodily effulgence. that is composed of millions and millions and billions of liberated jivas. The Brahmajyoti means millions and millions of jivas. So, sometimes he wanted to merge with Mahavishnu. That is the nature of that place. But Mahavishnu would kick him out by his toes. So one day he heard a kirtan. And one very wonderful person came down. Who was that? Sadashiva. By devotees from Vishnu Lok came down. Then he saw them, he was amazed. Gopakumar had never seen people like this. So they took him to the abode of Sadashiva. So there Shiva was there, Parvati was there, Ganesh was there, Skanda was there, everyone was there. Like today we went to the Shiv temple, you see, the Shiv Parivar. There's Parvati, Ganesh, everyone. Nandi, Kartikeya. But they are all fully transcendental. Like Vishnu Tam. They're not like the Shiva in this world who comes and goes. And they were all doing Hari Kirtan. And then Shiva gave some instructions to him about the glories of Vaikuntha. From there Gopakumar went up. So Sadashiva resides above the plane of Mahavishnu, above. And Rudashiv, he resides in this world of Maya. But anyway, both you think both are non-different than Vishnu. Rudashiv is blue because connection with Maya. Sadashiva is white. I heard that. So two forms of Shiva are there. So Shiva has some aspects. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj gave a nice explanation. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yas te vidajajana prapatyanti anya devata. Those who worship the other devas, their minds are bewildered by desires. They worship me, but in the wrong way. So the question comes, we are Vaishnavas, why we are disobeying Krishna's instruction of Bhagavad Gita and fasting on Shivaratri? Rishikesh Govinda Seva na puji deva deva. Those who worship Govinda don't need to worship any deva or devi. Then why we are doing? So Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj says, as a demigod we reject him. But as a Vaishnava, we worship. So there's nothing wrong with the worship of Mahadev. But you think he is some separate tattva or independent from Vishnu, this is aparad. But if we worship him as Guru, as Vaishnava, then no harm is there at all. So the worshippers of Shiva are also of many types. Some in Tamagun, some in Rajagun, some in Sattvagun. We have mostly the devotees of Shiva mostly are in Tamagun. Why? Because Shiva is made of Tamagun. He's the deity of Tamagun. So his followers mostly like that. Generally one worships someone according to their nature. Like Vaishnavas, we worship Krishna, who eats makan and butter and milk and charch. So we also like that. Those who are tamasic, they will worship someone also of that nature. So mostly Shiv deities, Shiv devotees are in Tamagun mostly. Like animal sacrifice, all these things. And they worship Shiva, what they want from him, something like Krishna describes in this 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the Devasuri Vedanta, the difference between the Devas and the Asuras. So Asuras, even they worship Shiva, but they want something for the destruction of the world, like Ravan and others. Others are more of a Rajasic nature. They know Shiva fulfills desires very easily. Actually, even Narad Muni recommended to Vritasura, better worship Shiva, because Vishnu a little hard to please, but Shiva very easy. Just some leaves from the bell tree, some water. Asutosh, easily satisfied. So people who want material things, they worship Shiva. So in Rajagun. Some rare person, devotees of Shiva, also in Sattvagun. Some rare persons. Rare. Someone asked Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, can we find a devotee of Lord Shiva without desire? He said, may be possible, but very rare. Just like you go into a pub. You might find someone in there who's not drinking, but it's not very likely. So some devotees of Shiva also sattva gun. Sattva gun means don't want anything. So those persons who don't want anything from Shiva, Shiva blesses them. What's that blessing? They get devotion to Vishnu. And also the Vaishnavas, we are Nirgun Upasaks, or we should be at least, Nirgun Upasaks of Lord Shiva. We worship Shiva not in Rajagun, Sattvagun or Tamagun, we worship him with Nirgun Shraddha, means Vishnu Bhakti. So the Vaishnavas worship, and what do we pray for? Vrindavan Vanapati Jaya Soma Soma Sanaka Sanatana Sanatana Narade Gopeshwara Brajabalasi Yugandhara Padiru Padi Prema Parachi Namo Namaskar. Today we went to Lord Shiva's place. What we should have prayed for? Oh Mahadev, you are worshipped by great personalities like Narada and the four Kumaras. You are Gopeshwara. The gopis are your guru, they are your Ishwara. So we pray, please give us nirupadik, non-material prem for the defeat of the divine couple, Radha Krishna. So actually, on this day we fast like for Vishnu Tattva. Guru Maharaj would explain, because Shiva is not different than Vishnu. But others, even in Gaudiya, might not do like that. But Gurudev had a little special place for Lord Shiva. Following that we do. So I heard Gurudev and Pujapad Janardhan Maharaj, they were a little disagreed. Janardhan Maharaj said, who needs Lord Shiva? We take anything we want, we take from Radharani directly. And Guru Maharaj said, we are not that level, we have to go through the Vaishnavas. That each one in their own philosophy is glorious. As sadhaks, we have to give respect to everyone. We are not that level. Like you see in Brajavilas Stav, Raghunath Goswami gives pranam to Chandrali, to all the sakas, the dasas, the vatsalas, everyone in Braj. Because sadhak, as sadhaks, that is proper for us. But in Siddha, in the state of perfection, then another mood will come. That time Shiva, Brahma, anyone don't care. What to speak of Brahma, Shiva, even Krishna, they don't care. Anyway, according to our qualifications, we should do worship. So we see many people came to Hari Bhakti. They came to devotion by the mercy of Lord Shiva, because he is very kind, very merciful. Even Krishna says, according to your qualification, I reciprocate. But Shiva is not like that. He's very kind, very merciful. So, even he gives mercy sometimes his own benedictions give him disturbance. Many examples, there is one demon named Brikasura. Lord Narad Muni told him Brikasura is the best to worship. Narad Muni told Brikasura, Shiva is the best to worship, so easy to satisfy. By cooking bhog for Krishna, you need many things, ghee and yogurt and paneer. But Shiva just needs some water. So he was doing yajna for Shiva and cutting off his own meat and giving it the yajna. Then finally Shiva not appeared, he thought, oh, he went to cut off his own head and give it the fire. Then Shiva appeared, hey, calm down. What do you want? So Shiva means with Parvati. Parvati means Mahamaya, the presiding goddess of the material religion. How attractive she is. But Shiva had no attraction to her. That's his goddess. So Shiva is like Vairagi, renunciant. So Brikasura thought, what this Baba needs with such a beautiful wife? No need. If I could kill Shiva, I could get her. So give me the benediction, anyone I touch on the head will be burned to ashes. Then Shiva would not go too deeply. Okay, take. Therefore it says in the Bhagavatam, that's the difference between Bhagavan Krishna and the Devas. The Devas give benedictions. But they don't think this is good for you or bad for you. What do you want they give? But Krishna thinks this is good or bad for the person. Just anyway. So Krishna not fulfill material desires too easily because he knows there's not too much benefit for us. So Shiva is very kind without thinking, yes, what? Then immediately Brikasura went to touch Shiva on the head. And Shiva, of course, he has to run, but wherever he ran, this Asura was chasing him. Then finally, with no other option than Shiva, like Brahma, no option, who will save the earth planet? Then he prayed to go to Vishnu. So Shiva also, same condition. No one to help him, then he prays, hey, Pahimam. Hey, Prabhu, save me. So Krishna came in the form of a little brahmachari. And he was there doing japa on the side of the road. So when Shiva ran, that was at a crossroads. So Brikasur wasn't too sure which way Shiva went. Then he saw this brahmachari, very sweet. Oh, Prabhu, have you seen Shiva? Yes, which way he went? Then the brahmachari said, oh, just wait, what do you want with that crazy fellow Shiva? And Krishna's words, so sweet, so enchanting. Madhura Gila Valgu Vyakila, the gopi said, we remember your words, then our minds, Buddha Manogya Puskareksana. When Krishna remember your talks, then our minds, our intelligence becomes unsteady. Krishna's voice so sweet. So Asura also enchanted. Oh, he told the history, he gave him his benediction. Anyway, so Brahmachari said, how can you believe this guy? Look at him, he is obviously mad. And you believe him. And Narad also, what to do? Just test on yourself first. Some Puranas describe Vishnu came as a beautiful lady. And dancing, then Brikasur said, I love you. Okay. If you can dance, then you can marry me. Vishnu means enchanting. So Mohini, she was dancing, and the demon was also dancing, then Mohini, and the demon then finished himself. So Guru Maharaj would say, Shiva so generous, sometimes himself become in trouble. But we say, oh Shiva, don't be afraid of us. We will not give you any trouble or disturbance. We only want one thing. What is that? We want Seva. We want Seva of Radha Krishna. And Panch Mukha Gana Tripurari. Shiva with 5 mouths chants this Harinam. Even he drank this Datura, Shiva became no problem, only Shiva's throat became blue. But when Shiva chants this Mahamantra, then he becomes fully mad, fully intoxicated. Where his trisul, where his drum, where his cloth, where himself, he falls on the ground and rolls. So many ways to worship Shiva, but the best way is that which is prescribed by the Vaishnavas. So Mahamantra, come and speak something. Go Premanandi Hari Hari Bo.